Hello everyone, Berserkhead here, and welcome to one more of these kind of rant videos where I express my opinion about stuff. So, first I want to be clear once again from the very beginning, if you don't want to watch this video, don't watch it, I don't force you to watch it, but if you're gonna comment without even watching half of it, please don't do that, just go somewhere else, watch something else, I don't want to take your free time and I don't want to force you to do stuff that you don't want to do. Anyways. Today I'm gonna talk about one more controversial topic that apparently everybody's talking about now. I saw many videos on YouTube where people complain about the current state of Total War and that it's still a buggy mess and it's barely playable and so on. But this time, I usually hate when people defend their favorite company, so of course I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna defend them, but I'm gonna be on their side this time. I'm not gonna be on the reviewer side and on the community side as I usually do. So I really didn't want to make this video since just a few days ago I got my license from the Creative Assembly that allows me to monetize my Total War videos. Since I had to do that, I had to send them a letter explaining what I do and so on in order to do that, and I was very happy about that. I was happy that I got this license. So I don't want my videos taken down, although I'm not gonna say bad stuff about the Creative Assembly, or at least I'm gonna try and not do that, but I'm not running ads on this video just in case. So here's the thing. So I made my first impressions video a few days ago and I said many positive things about the game, and maybe I didn't talk about the different bugs that the game has enough. I mentioned a few things, but I just mentioned right at the very beginning that they're gonna fix that and there are patches that they're working on and so on. So maybe I wasn't clear about that. Yes, the game is full of bugs. But the thing is that people are taking this too seriously. Like, everyone's complaining. They say it's unacceptable. They say it's completely, like, out of the ordinary and it never happens and so on. No, in fact it happens all the time. Half of the games have bug problems on release date. Maybe Total War has more bugs than usual. Maybe, this doesn't happen all that much, but it's not something that you see for the first time. I mean, I don't get why people complain about this. Did you really expect that it's gonna be perfectly polished on release date? Did you really think that they're gonna release a full game? Come on, they haven't released a full game since Medieval 2. Empire and Napoleon Total War are still not finished games. I actually bought Napoleon Total War on Steam during the sale, and I played it for an hour and I was like, I cannot play this game if I don't install some kind of a mod. It's not a full game. Shogun 2 is a full game. It's a full game now, but for the first few months it wasn't a full game. It wasn't a full game until they added most of the DLCs and the expansion and so on. Now it is a full game. Now it's a nice game. Maybe there are still some bugs. Again, I cannot talk about the state of the game since I haven't played it all that much, but once again I can say that it's a full game. So what made you feel that Total War Rome 2 is gonna be different? I mean, really? First, I may be wrong here, but this is what happened as far as I can remember. Actually, first they announced that it's gonna come out in 2014. Then they said that it's gonna come out in, what was it, like November or October or something like this. And just a few months before the release of the game, they announced that it's gonna come out in September. So they pushed the release date forward. You can expect that when companies do that. I mean, you can expect the game to be buggy. I don't know, yeah, many people pre-ordered the game, and me included, but I don't know, some people say that they're not gonna pre-order their games and so on. I don't know why. The game is not unplayable for me. The game makes me play. I've played it. I should go on Steam and just check how many hours I've played it. I've played it for quite a long time. Now I've played it for 23 hours. That's just for 4 days. The game is still amazing. I mean, it just could be better, but it's still amazing. It still makes you play. Yes, once again, I completely agree that it could be much better and there are bugs and there are these frame rate drops. I mean, I hate frame rate drops. my PC is good, and just, I don't know, a few months ago I could play any game on completely like high settings, ultra settings, and I could run it at 30 FPS since I've got like 60 Hz monitor, so I cannot go hard than that pretty much. But it's like I don't know why people complain so much about these things. It's like it's not like Aliens Colonial Marines, where the demo, what they showed was a completely different game, and the game didn't look anything like the demo and the stuff that they showed at conventions and whatever. It's still the same game. It's just buggy. It's very buggy, but they're working on it. I mean, it's not like they're not working on it. They're working on it. They're gonna fix it eventually. I mean, I'm sorry. I may be wrong here, but didn't the same thing happen when Shogun 2 came out? Didn't they do exactly the same thing? I think the game was still very buggy at the beginning. And don't get me wrong, I mean, people should complain about these things, but it got just so controversial, and everyone's complaining, and everyone's saying that the game's garbage. It's not garbage. It's gonna be really good when they fix it. But the thing is that when you have a problem, just go on the forums, type your problem, and help them fix it. I mean, you want your game to be perfect, so help them do that. And more whining, more complaining, saying that the game is garbage is not gonna help that. It's not gonna happen faster. Once again, if you have a problem, just express your opinion and go and be polite. I mean, I kind of know what the problem is. I don't want to say it because I don't want my video taken down, but it's not Creative Assembly's fault, believe me. Once again, maybe in the past I said some bad things about them, and I still have my opinion about this. Like, I still think that they shouldn't release so many DLCs for the games that they develop and so on, and I'm still against some of their techniques. But still, this time they haven't done anything that's so terrible and stuff. You should complain about other things. At the beginning I said that I expected Rome 2 to not be a full game. I'm not saying that this is okay. I mean, if you're gonna complain about something, go and complain about this. I don't know why people are okay with the fact that there are gonna be like 20 DLCs for the game, and you're not gonna have half of the factions if you're not gonna pay for these DLCs. And at the end, I want to say something to the Creative Assembly. Obviously, no one of the Creative Assembly is gonna watch this video, but I still want to say something directly to them. You're not doing this correctly. I mean, everybody's just complaining about the game. It's clearly not polished yet. So just go ahead and apologize. Just make a fun video where you apologize and don't upload shit on your channel. I mean, these videos, they were not bad, but this was not the time to release them, and that's gonna make the fans even angrier. So just go ahead, make a video, apologize. Just do that. And I don't envy the Creative Assembly at all, because they've got a very difficult audience. They've got these fanboys, they've got these devoted fans that are gonna want the game to be absolutely perfect, and they're gonna look at all the details, and if something's not correct, they're gonna just complain about this. So yeah, it's very difficult for them. I mean, I kind of feel their pain at this point. But once again, don't blame them. Like, they're working on it, they're gonna fix it. Just calm down, just go write your problem on the forums and help them fix them. Once again, this is everything that you should do. More complaining is not gonna help at all. Plus, it's not such a big issue. The game is still playable. I cannot stop playing it, although it's buggy, although I've noticed that it's buggy, but I still play it and I still love it. Anyways, this was everything that I wanted to say. So if you watched this video to the end, please write your comment. Please tell me your opinion about this. I'm probably gonna respond. I watch these videos regularly, and I try to answer all the people that write in the comment section. So please do that, but don't write comments unless you've watched the whole video once again. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be everything from this video. I've got another one coming up. My first multiplayer is gonna be up anytime soon. So see you next time. Goodbye.